Alrighty, the Schlieffen is here. Mm-hmm. So Schlieffen. Let's look at it more from a zoom out. There's me, Destroyer, and Wisconsin facing Montana, Conquer, Yamato, another Wisconsin, Minnesota. And Schlieffen doesn't have a great armor. It's taking a lot of damage. It's easy ship to chop down. So that's kind of like imbalance of this ship. It's not battleship, like for example Wisconsin is taking the damage fairly, slowly, ricochet a lot. This thing doesn't. So it doesn't feel like a battleship, that really floating tank at all. Which makes the Schlieffen that you don't want to be on open waters at all. You're going to be sailing close to the island, so we are going to do that. Now the good thing about Schlieffen is 12.5 kilometers secondaries. They are kind of accurate. We are spotted by something. So I can just take a position at 12.5 and let the secondaries do thing. Shimakaze is definitely send those torpedoes. I'm switching to HE because AP is not that great from a distance. So I'm anticipating a lot of torpedoes coming. Minnesota is going to be doing the Minnesota thing, and then there is a Yamato looking at us from there. So if I continually be crossfired, and Minnesota is basically playing the tug war with me. And in order for me to balance its advantage, I have to start chasing it, which is putting the ship into disadvantage because every ship that pushes is being focused on. Focused by the trio of the ships there. So I'm going to be retreating and equalizing the position by just claiming the territory close to the cap. And watch how the game develops. And wait for a moment where I can push without being targeted by 3 ships. It's not fun. So the other thing, because we lost the destroyer, that's completely taken away from me the option that I will push through 9-10. Now we are being... how do we call it? The destroyer that was there, the Shimakaze, is having power play. Which means that I cannot push. Wisconsin decided to push, and I'm not sure I want to. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go towards Alaska and just sail around. Wisconsin is playing wild card, and wild card is his behavior is fueled by... ouch. Put the secondaries on. His behavior is being fueled by hot head, activated emotions, and predict expectations to do something, go forward or something. Now I'm not interested to play hide and seek, mouse and cat with the Shimakaze, so I'm going to help flying this Yamato and Montana there and just going away. I think Wisconsin doesn't have anywhere else to go. He's realizing that He's not getting reward from his hot head, and he's going to die there unless he decides to really back. Maybe if the daring decides to go see, I will join. Now I will turn towards the... So right now I'm staying away from the 3-4 flank, the A flank, and I'm watching the Shimakaze. Shimakaze wants to torp me and wants to torp the Wisconsin, yet it's coming after me right now. So he's going to be chasing me down, going long way. So I have some time until he gets to me, which means that I can focus on push the A, definitely pushing the A, and watch out for the Minnesota. I'm kind of pulling the Shimakaze away from the Wisconsin, so Wisconsin can cap, and I'm going to angle that Wisconsin and watch for the Minnesota. Good thing there's these intentionally tall islands. Now I'm not spotted because I'm right. Shimakaze is behind the island, and now I am spotted. So Shimakaze is going towards the daring. I'm going to tell where it is. Wisconsin gave up, and now it's about chasing down the... He rammed the Minnesota. Good play. Good play. I have no... So what's the second destroyer? It's north. Then that smoke there, so we're just pushing the Kronstadt here. So let's talk about Schlieffen's builds, because there's a lot of variety what to spec it. You will not going to improve the armor. Nuh-uh. No way. So you can improve... And now the secondaries. Secondaries are very accurate with the commander I'm using now, which is the Bismarck. I think. Yeah. Then you have the option to use the Nonomi. Then you have the option to use the auto. Oh my gosh, main. 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 Now the differences are, when you use auto, you will, when you set the fire, it will set double fire. Every 30%, 40% of the time. That's kind of what that's the only difference I spotted. Nonomi is giving you reload on those secondaries. It's not, the secondaries are extremely having long time to reload on this ship. Extremely long. So having the Nonomi is going to improve it, yet also it's conditioned that you are constantly engaged with something. So basically you are kamikazing around, and if you have a good incoming circumstances which you don't control, which is also random, you could have a good time with those secondaries because you will be like using them more often, twice, 3 times. Yet, as you can see, I was calculating all my steps, and Nonomi is not helping me in that at all. So I keep myself the improve accuracy on secondaries with the Bismarck. Should we do another one? and hopefully show the torpedoes. Like, the secondaries are awesome. It's not like a secondary. The thing is that it's not, these secondaries are not like the Colonna or Michelangelo. Like, if you are in any battleship and you're facing Schlieffen, the secondaries are not going to be really stressing you out. Yeah, they affect you psychologically. It's not like that if you do nothing, you're going to be dead. And the torpedoes are very strong. So you have basically, is it 3-3 or 4-4? I think it's 4-4. 4-4. So any battleship that you come close range to, you will sink with one side and then the other one's second side. And yeah, let's do another one. So as you can see, calculation is important in this ship, and also understanding that it's not a tank, so you can't just go in and, like a Russian, go in and have a good time. No, in order for you to have a good time, you get to seek which way you're going to push and see that the circumstances, conditions are coming along with it. Right now, it's a position where I have to make a choice and I don't know, which means I'll do nothing. So let's see, destroyer, cruiser, or battleship. It's a Shimakaze. And I would, if I join them, it's definitely going to be better because I'll be joining them, increasing the power. And here we have Yamato will be staying in the back, Rune staying in the back, and Des Moines staying in the back. So these guys will be defensive. And I am an offensive, pushing, claiming battleship, which means, logically, I'm going to A. I have a HE loaded. Delny will be outspotted. Now let's see if there is a division, because division is going to be no divisions, okay. I'll tell. Just going to take some time together, like 2-3 minutes. So in the meantime, I can provide some kind of support to Delny. We see my detection on the minimap, the blue circle. So if there's something at B, I'll be spotted. Oh, there is the airstriker. Airstrike is only effective if you don't push. So it seems like I am matching my circumstances. Oh yeah, another push. Nice. Now something spotted me to be another destroyer. Now battleship, what can shoot me? Kremlin? Maybe? Contested, okay, so that's the battleship there. Destroyer there. The battleship Kremlin can shoot me probably too. There's another battleship there. I'm not spotted anymore. So I'm going to go close to those islands so the battleships can shoot me. And I'm going to be maybe spotted by the oh, yeah, I'm spotted, which means that he's here. And I'm going to be doing the trap for the destroyer. He's looking at me and it's like, oh, he's going to go straight to the A. I'm going to send those torpedoes. Nah, I'm going to stop. So we kept the A, and we can push. Sumner, Sumner is having long-range torpedoes, yeah. So I'm going to I think, I need to put the sonar on. Because I need to get to the A. I'm kind of not useful here. He's beached, which is good. They only can reveal him. He's blind shooting. There's nothing wild happening here. You can reach the Kremlin. I'm going to torp the Kremlin. That's exactly what I wanted. There's no torpedoes coming. Let's see if we can blind fire. He's still there. I'm going to slow down, help with my secondaries, because those two battleships are easy. So he's coming at me. I'll help the Delny. Delny, I'm spotted. Push it. Come on, push it. No, is he... Who are you? Delny doesn't understand. There you go. Alright, let's slow the AP and go for this Kremlin. So what is this thing? I need to look at the Montana there. Okay, Montana is turning, which means only me and Kremlin. Now you can see that this Schlieffen is not having great armor. If the Kremlin is going to shoot my first turret... So I'm starting turning away from the Kremlin. And he's starting turning away too. I'm not sending those torpedoes because everybody is bowing, right? And now let's watch the... He's going to overturn. First set of torpedoes. And second. And I'm going to go for Ushimakaze. What? Somebody stole it from me. Well, two destroyers in front of me. I hit 4 torpedoes. Now we have Montana, and I have 2 destroyers in front of me. So I feel like to just join my destroyer when I can. Oh, you definitely want to shoot me, do you? Okay, he doesn't. Now I don't have the EST. Shimakaze is going backwards, which means a lot of my shells will hit. I don't have the EST on. You can see that's pretty accurate. Montana is not interested. He should be. I go AP. Now there's another destroyer in front of a Shimakaze, and Preußen is probably going to shoot me. Not yet. Okay. He wants to. Oh, you are All right, let's go Preußen. There's the Preußen. There's the Summer. Let's go for the Preußen. So Schlieffen is the best secondary battleships for Germans, right? And people know it. So it has a psychological effect that wherever it is, people don't push. Because these torpedoes are deadly. Which means if I don't do anything, the psychological effect still works. I'm still working there. Okay, I will slow down because it's a free Duncan. Do I put the EST on? No, because he's backing. Oh, one thing that I should mention is the damage cons. Only 3. That's something that I wish they buff on this ship because it's so much not fun with just 3 damage cons. So you are going to be facing situations where you run out of the damage cons. You can use some skill on one commander, which will take away the accuracy of the secondaries a little bit. It's another reason to calculate. I can start shooting him from... No. That's so fun. La 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 la. That is Persian? Nah. So if you think about it, imagine that there's the opponent that you are playing against or playing with, however you look at it, and what did I want to say? That you will die if you go forward, but if you do nothing and they do nothing, then nobody dies, right? But still you can win. But the opponent will not win. Alright, let's check the secondaries now. EST on. That's pretty cool, I would say. There we go. So it's very good strategy to just do nothing at the beginning of the match. Because by doing nothing, they are not taking you down. And they have to create a situation where they do take you down, which means they have to lead the situation that is having advantage for them. So, like, one of the things about playing well in the situations that you play well, the situation, for example, Jambard, bow tanking behind the island and staying there. Good situation for Jambard. Yet, if you have nothing to shoot at, you have to make next step, move forward somewhere, and create also the advantageous situation for yourself. So let the opponent get you, and let them show you that they can do, that they can move advantageously, just like chess. I didn't need to use much of anything. HP, I didn't lose HP. It was pretty much just like, you know, reading. Like reading a chess. I'm watching the board and seeing, okay, the price, what was there? the main was going in this direction there, in the strait there, far to the sea. Okay, which means that from the perspective metaphor of a chessboard, he has a tower, queen, and knight. That's all he has got, right? And that's this way you assign those roles within the system of World of Islands. And they are in a situation that you can read, and you are in a situation that they can read, and basically are just moving through one best situation to another.